I thought we started brightly. First 8 or 9 minutes we had three shots on target. Jay got through, should have scored. I think it was cleared off the line by Hume. Shea McCartan had a shot. So I thought we started brightly, and then Linfield settled into it, and for a long 25-minute spell they were definitely a dominant team, and they were in a sort of our half. They forced some corners, got into our final third, didn't really have shots on target, but they piled the pressure on with crosses and corner kicks, and eventually they got the goal, which was a poor one on our part because Rory Donnelly had possession of the ball. And that's moments of the game, those transition moments where you lose it and they hit you. You know, we do that well as well. So they won it, got shifted it out wide, ball into the box, and it was a goal. But they were good. They were good at that point. They were the dominant team. Second half, we changed our system a little bit, and I thought it suited us better considering the system they were playing. And the first part of the second half, it was more even. And then, of course, the red card came in, and that changed everything.
And as you say, points, or we had to dig in, but we did get the point in the end. Does that give you a boost?
Yeah,
being
absolutely.
able to dig in and get the point?
Yeah, I mean, if it was 1-1 and you had to dig in and hold on after going down to 10 men, you could say, right, we held on for the draw. But to go out and score with 10 men at the National Stadium against the Linfield team who have their tails up, you know, playing against 10, the crowd's pushing them on to get another goal. It's a massive goal and a massive point once you get to that point. Or we're never happy with a point, but once the context of the game changes and it gets to that situation where you're down to 10 and you're trailing, you know, people are searching, how are we going to score here? But we said we're going to get a chance. We're going to get every game of football you get 1 or 2 chances, and we did, and Jay's header was superb.
And as you say, that chance did come, and Jay does what he does best, and he put it in the back of the net.
Look, we knew we would get something. We'd get one chance, we'd get a set piece, and yeah, when you have a player like Jay there and Rory, and you know, with the athleticism they have, they can cause teams problems. And the leap that he got there, and the power that he got into it was superb.
And we've got a lot of praise for the football we've been playing. We've been on a great unbeaten run, wins back to back, but today and digging in, I suppose that gives us a confidence boost as well to kick on.
In this league you need to have both. I don't think for that 25-minute spell in the first half when Linfield were dominant, I don't think we played nearly enough. I think we looked rushed. We played the ball forward at times aimlessly. From sort of full-back positions we got it and just hooked it down the line, and that's not us. You know, that's on occasion when it's on, but we need to be able to play, and we can play. But it looked like we were under a bit of pressure, so when we got it we tried to relieve the pressure, but more time than we thought. So that wasn't our normal game. But to come out in the second half and sort of change things a little bit was a new system for us to try, but we had to try and do something because they were definitely dominating the possession of the ball and moving us around. So I think it suited us a bit better, and like I said, the red card changed everything.
And just on reflection, this is something we sort of missed out on last year, having no Boxing Day game, but the Big 2 game, the atmosphere and our crowd in the top of that north stand, they're unbelievable today.
Super. I mean, what a great ad for Irish League football. People often said when I came here, the league needs a strong Glentoran, and I think that's proof of it right there. You know, a strong Linfield team, a strong Glentoran team, sitting at the top of the table. You know, we've earned the right to be there. It doesn't mean we'll remain there. We have to keep earning the right to stay there, and that's all our energies now go into Saturday against Lauren. We have a hard run. We had a hard run recently, and we have a hard run coming up. We now are without, I haven't complained about injuries or suspensions, but the reality is we've been without Marcus Kane, our club captain. Luke McCulloch, probably the best defender in the league. Kieran O'Connor. We had Aaron McCarry out for 5 games. Caleb Maron today suspended. You know, so we had Biggie and Hervoy out for 2.5 weeks with medical issues. You know, so we've been chopping and changing over the last 5-6 weeks. I mean, those long-term injuries have been multiple months, and we've had to shuffle, and we've done well. Now we've strengthened again with Sean, Darren and Michael O'Connor coming in for January, so we had to, because with long-term injuries we don't know when they'll be back. So I think we're in a good place, but the only way to stay in a good place is to continue with the commitment that the boys are showing, the desire and the hunger to compete, and I think that taps into that today, the way they dug in. And they're leaving here knowing that they can be proud of their performance, even though we didn't get the win.
And finally, Conor Mackey seemed to go off on a stretcher there after the red card. Just how's he doing?
He walked out of the dressing room. He's got a bit of a gash on his leg. Jimmy has a gash on his leg too. And when I saw it live, I just thought it was a crunching 50-50 tackle. I haven't seen it on replay. Obviously, the referee saw what he saw, but I will say, to give their captain credit, Jimmy walked into our dressing room and went straight to Conor Mack and said, look, I don't know what happened there, I don't know why it's a red, it just was a 50-50. So when the player involved says that, it's nice to know that there was no malice from him, no malice from Conor, but it's nice that was his interpretation of it. It was just a 50-50 challenge. So I'd give him credit for that and say thanks.